Trust Your Gut Feeling Part 96. When I was 19 and traveling solo in Europe, I met this Australian girl in Spain who was also around 18, and we went to Italy together. We are both short, petite girls and were very clearly in need of a place to stay. We navigated through the sketchy streets by the Termini train station and finally found our hostel. The check-in lobby was in a small dingy room that appeared to be a closet. The man working reception looked us up and down and told us there was no room for us there anymore, since we were late, but suggested we stay in their sister hostel. Desperate, we agreed. He took us downstairs back to the alleyway, where we were greeted by a large man in dirty clothing. They spoke to each other in a language other than English-Italian and led us outside. We walked down a couple alleyways until we got to an unmarked door on the side of a building. One of the men made a phone call, again speaking in a different language. We found it odd, since everyone could speak English, but they chose to speak in a language we didn't understand. The man cracked the door open just enough to poke his head outside, and upon seeing the other men, he fully opened the door and let us in. We walked down the stairs into the sunken room, which was lit by black lights. At this point it was me, my friend, and three large men. The reception was a dirty room containing a couch with some dirty sheets laid over it. They told us the rooms were in the basement and to follow them. We walked down a set of stairs, one man in front followed by my friend, followed by another man behind her, followed by myself, and the last man behind me. We went down one flight of stairs to find that there was yet another flight of stairs going down to a closed door. At this point I lost it in my friend, and I pushed past the men and scrambled back upstairs. The men kept shouting at us that the rooms were downstairs, but the scenario seemed way too wild. We eventually found an Australian couple on the street who brought us to their expensive hotel, where we booked a room. The next day we searched the internet for the sister hostel they brought us to. We found the hostel online, but it was very clear that this wasn't where they brought us. The hostel boasted beautiful views of the city, so clearly a few levels above ground, and was immaculate. We were definitely in some weird blacklit dirty basement. We thought for sure that we were going to get kidnapped and sold into the S3X trade that night.